This is the sweater that I'm going to be teaching you to make. I made it with just one tie, but I'm also going to be showing you how to make it with 3 ties if you want to make it like that as well. But this is how it looks all around. It's so easy, and I used 2 full balls of acrylic yarn. Okay, so for this project, I'm using Hobby Lobby's acrylic yarn brand. It's called I Love This Yarn. It is 5.5 millimeter, but I'm gonna be using a 5 millimeter crochet hook, and then we're gonna start with a slip knot, and I'm left-handed, by the way. Okay, so in order to make this, you're gonna take the measurement around the base of your neck. So I'm gonna chain 70. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Okay, so once you've chained 70, we are gonna put in 4 stitch markers. So the first stitch marker is gonna go 11 from this end. So count 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then we're gonna put a stitch marker in right there. So once you have your stitch marker in, that's gonna be the first place that you increase. And then from that stitch marker, you're going to count 12. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then you're going to add in another stitch marker into that little loop. From here to here is gonna be the front of your sweater. From here to here is gonna be the shoulder part of your sweater. And then we're going to leave 24 stitches here. And then we're going to put in another stitch marker here and another stitch marker at this increase over here. So now we're gonna count 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay. I think that's about 24. I don't know if that's exact, but it's totally okay if you don't get the exact amount. It's not a big deal. Then we have a stitch marker there, and then we're gonna count 12 again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then we're gonna put in 1 there. And then if you want to double check that you got all of your stitch markers incorrect, make sure that there's 11 on this strip. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so we actually have a little bit more, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Since we have 13 on this side, just to make it even, we're just gonna chain 2 on this side. So that way, both the sides are even, right here is even, and then this is 24. So once you've got all of your increases set up, you're going to chain 2, and then you're going to skip those first 2 chains that you just did, and you're going to double crochet into this. We're gonna be working double crochets basically the whole time until the very end, then we'll be doing single crochets and slip stitches. So double crochet into every single one. And then once you get to your increase, I'll show you what to do from there. So once you've done all your double crochets and you get to your stitch marker, we are just gonna do another double crochet right into that stitch. Yarn over, pull through. Okay, and then once you've done that double crochet, you're gonna chain 1 and do another double crochet into that same loop we just did one in with the stitch marker. And that is where we're gonna increase. So we're gonna increase right into here. You're never on an increase, you're never going to be going into like a loop like we normally do. You're always going to be going into this big hole. So that should hopefully help you remember where to increase. If there's a big hole like that, that's where you're going to increase. So now you can move your stitch marker up if you want. So keep doing that, and don't forget to do your increases on the rest of the chain. Now that we finished our first row and it's looking good, very sweater-like, we are going to chain 2 and turn our work. And then we're just going to keep double crocheting into every single stitch. We're gonna go into the whole loop. Keep going until you get to your first increase. So we did a double crochet into that one, but now into this hole right here where it's the chain 1, we are going to double crochet into that. Yarn over, pull through, and then you're gonna chain 1 and double crochet into that hole again. It should be pretty obvious when you're making your sweater because you should be able to see like a pretty obvious hole. So if you're not seeing that hole, you're probably doing something wrong. And I've made that mistake before, but if you know to pay attention to the hole, it should be pretty easy to figure out. Now go ahead and keep crocheting, and don't forget to increase at every single stitch marker. There should be 4 every single time. So if you get to the end and you didn't do 4 increases, go back and do some increases. Go ahead and repeat what I just told you for 8 more rows at least, or you can do it bigger as well. So your sweater should be looking like this, and you can obviously keep going if you want it to be a little bit more oversized. For me, I want it to be more form-fitting. So I am going to keep it just like that, and we're gonna attach the sleeve now. You're gonna chain 2, and then we're gonna keep working our double crochets into each stitch until we get to the increase, and then I will show you how to do the sleeve. This is our front panel. Like, this is the front where the ties are gonna be. Then this is the sleeve, this like trapezoid. So we are going to do a chain in, and then the sleeve is gonna be like coming out right here. So double crochet into this last double crochet before the big loop, and then we're going to do 1 more double crochet into this, And then we're gonna start our chain. If you're following my sweater exactly, I ended up only doing 5 chains. I did 20 at first, but it was just way bigger than I was hoping for. So 5 chains is what I ended up doing. Once you have your amount of chains, you're gonna double crochet into this. Like I said, I did 20, but you can totally do more or less depending on your size. And then I'm just gonna double crochet right into that little loop. So now for this row only, we're going to keep double crocheting along until we get to the point of the other sleeve. So we're gonna double crochet all the way across until we get to this trapezoid over here. I would highly recommend to constantly be trying on your project while you're working on it. So as you can see, we just attached the sleeve. Once you reach the end of this row, we're just going to cut off our yarn because we're going to be attaching our yarn under a different sleeve. So leave that there. Don't pull it through, just leave it as like a loop, so that we can come back to that later because we're going to reattach to that eventually. But now we're going to come underneath the sleeve. So we're going to start with doing a slip knot, and you're going to be crocheting all around this. So it's going to slowly make this longer right here. Start on the back side, so where the paneling is longer, and then we're just going to do a little slip stitch into it and then chain 2, and then just double crochet all the way around the sleeve. So all along this underneath arm and then all around here, and then you just continue your round. So when you get to the end of your chain, go in along this little side thing, but then it should get easier once you get to the actual loops, and you can just pull them up and crochet like you normally would. So once you've made it all the way around, I would just recommend doing a slip stitch into the top loop of the double crochet and then chain 2 and keep going around, just exactly like how we've been going with this sweater. And do that until you get the sleeve to the length that you want. So if you just want a short sleeve, then obviously don't go that far. But if you want it to be a full length cardigan, then go to your wrist. And mine is 32 rows long. And then once we get to the end, we're just gonna slip stitch and fasten off, and then we'll weave in that end. To finish off the sleeve, we're just double crocheting into the last stitch right there. And then we're gonna slip stitch into that top loop like we've been doing the whole time. And then we're gonna do one more slip stitch, pull through, and then we're going to cut that and just pull it through and then weave in that end once you get the chance. I'm gonna do it at the end. This is how my top is looking right now. The sleeves are honestly at the perfect length, I feel like, because I'm planning on blocking my sweater. So it's gonna come down probably like another inch or so. It is a little snug there, but once again, crochet stretches a lot, so don't be too worried. So now that we have the sleeves done, we're gonna start working on the body, and it's so easy from here on out. If you remember, we cut off our string right here on, this is like the front of the body, so the ties are gonna go right along here. I'm just gonna reattach my ball of yarn, so I have just the other string, and I'm just gonna do a double knot. You can connect this a different way, but this is just the way that I like to do it. You're literally just going to double crochet into every single loop all the way until it gets to the length that you want. So, and you're gonna do the exact same thing for under the armpit. So I'll show you when we get there, but for now, just crochet into every single loop. So as you can see, there's the sleeve hole. So this is the little armpit part. And I'm literally just gonna keep crocheting exactly normal. Except for, you have to find the loops a little bit harder, but you should still be able to follow them. And then once you get to the end of the row, you're gonna chain 2, turn, and do it back. So we're working in rows, not rounds anymore. But once you've made your sweater the length that you want it, because that's how long my sleeves are, so I figured I'll probably want it about that same length. Once you get to the end, do not cut your yarn. It will look so much better if you don't cut your yarn. So go ahead and crochet until you get your sweater to the length that you want it, and then I'll show you how to do the ties. Once you've got your sweater to the length that you want it, mine is 16 rows down. When you have your sweater on, mark where you want your little ties. So I'm gonna do one right at the top, and then I'm gonna do one halfway right there, and then I'm gonna do one at the very bottom. Because I want 3 ties. If you only want one, then just do one at the top. If you want just one here, do one there. If you want 2, anyways, you get it. Okay, so go ahead and figure that out, and then put little markers in and make sure it's even on both sides, because that's really important since the bows are gonna tie together. So once you're at the corner or wherever you wanna start your first little ribbon, we're just gonna start chaining. Okay, and I'm gonna chain 40. So once you've finished your chain, once again, I did 40, you're going to skip the first chain and you're gonna slip stitch into the next chain. And you're gonna just do that into every single stitch until you get back to the base of your chain. and then you're going to single crochet into that. Okay, so once you've slip stitched into your last chain, then you're going to single crochet into the front panel, and make sure you're going along the front and not along the bottom, because I have made that mistake before. So we're just going to, it really doesn't matter, but I'm just gonna go into these loops, right? I'm just gonna go into those loops along the side and single crochet. And then I'm going to single crochet into the side loops until I get to the next part that I'm going to add my chain. I'm gonna do it 5 more times. So 1 here, 1 at the very top, and then 3 on the other side of the sweater. And I'm also going to single crochet all the way around the neck hole until we get to this other end, and then I'm gonna repeat exactly what we did on this same side. So just repeat what we've done except for single crochet around the neck hole. If you want just one bow, go ahead and do exactly what I just showed you how to do, except for instead of for the bottom string, skip the first 2 and just single crochet up here, and then chain your 40 across, slip stitch back, single crochet all along the neckline, so you can see that there, and then chain your 40 here, slip stitch back, and single crochet all the way down and fasten off and weave in your end. And that's how you'll get a sweater with just one bow if that's what you want.